Good morning, Kiddo Kids, and welcome to your Monday, September 11th. And today, well, it's not exactly a super happy day overall because it is the memorial of September 11th attacks on our World Trade Center, or also known as Twin Towers. This happened well before any of you guys were born, but I would tell you that it is a time that we remember those that we lost in those attacks. And if you do get a chance to go to New York City as you are, getting to the age of traveling around a little bit more and finally COVID restrictions are lifted, I would tell you definitely go look at the memorial. It is absolutely beautiful. It is very much in the same vein as the Vietnam Memorial. It is a scar on the landscape, and yet the beauty and the idea of the art is still there, and it does a great job memorializing those that were lost in those attacks. But the other thing is that we've rebuilt a new tower, even taller than the World Trade Towers, right next to the site. So it's a reminder of the resilience of the American people, of our countrymen, and that's a really beautiful thing in its own right. And also, I'd point out that in the wake of the disaster, there were heroes that came in to rescue those that were injured or were trapped, and that was kind of a shining moment for our nation as well. But you don't have to have a tragedy to be a hero. You can volunteer and work to help your community in a lot of different ways, whether it be with Habitat for Humanity or working at a local soup kitchen or a food shelter, or maybe just donating blood or plasma when needed, because that can really help save lives. But another thing to point out is that we have local heroes, actually literally not that far at all from our school itself. Just down the road, you'll find the volunteer fire department, which is an amazing thing. People are giving up their time and volunteering to keep you and the rest of the community safe. And it's not just people in general. I'm talking about people within your community, names that you know, families that live right next door. So there's so many more people that I could point out that volunteer and do wonderful things within our community and give up their time in order to benefit everyone. But you can become a hero yourself in any number of ways, whether you're just doing kind acts for others. So think about the fact that we are, I think, an amazing nation, and to be part of that is a real privilege. And speaking of which, why don't we find the flag in our room and...
Please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
All right, you crazy Kennel Kids, movers and shakers in the future world. Let's do our lunch menu here. We have along our list our tuna sandwich or Mac stuffed crust pizza, California blend vegetables, peaches, and milk. I certainly hope they don't use toothpaste for the stuffing, but I know they don't. Anyways, let's talk about weather for the day. What's going on? It is going to be absolutely gorgeous. We're looking at a very, very fine Monday with just a little bit of cloud cover, but for the most part, blue skies, 72 on the high, so it's going to be about room temperature out there, a little bit warmer with that sunshine in the mix, but just couldn't ask for anything better. Tuesday, a little bit of rain, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the way through the rest of the week, we're going to have sunshine, really comfortable temperatures, a little bit on the cooler side in the 60s, but worst case scenario, a little bit more of a long sleeve day, but just absolutely gorgeous. Can't deny the quality of the weather coming our way. So look forward to that, all right? Anyways, let's finish out our announcements. That Kendall mission statement. The mission of the Kendall Central School District to provide the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes needed by students to live responsibly and compete successfully in today's and tomorrow's world. Well, if you guys have a marvelous Monday, and if I don't get a chance to see it, remember to stay colorful, Kendall.